Howdy all, Multivax Lives. I think it's time to play a little 7 Days to Die. Alright. Oof, it has been a long time since I've been on my single player game. I've been playing on the man, it's dark in here. What's it take to make a torch? Torch. I need animal fat, cloth fragment. That's it. I need... I don't think I have any animal fat. Interestingly enough. Oh, I do right there. Animal fat. Cloth fragment. I would like a torch to light up my poor dark little hovel. So, what I've learned is that this is useless. Right here. I didn't know. This is the way I always make my farm. This is not how farms work now. So you gotta make farm plots, which can be quite expensive. So which we'll look at as soon as I finish digging this one last section here up. Man, I'll tell you what. I don't know. Everybody's gone except me. They left yesterday. They're not going to be back for Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. 5 days. 5 days. And they left me here with their animals. And their animals are driving me crazy. Okay, let's see. Farm plot. Farm plot. So you need wood. That's not so bad. Nitrate powder, which it's not as bad as it was. Clay soil, you expect to have to use soil. But this right here, this is, well, that was expensive. That's probably not as expensive as it was. Because now you can get it pretty easily off of, like, dead animals. They changed the animals recently so that, why do you not show up as my bedroll? So that the animals are, the undead animals anyways, are gonna drop food, rotten meat, the way that live animals drop meat. So that's gonna make this a little easier. I know I was a little worried when I was reading through the patch notes, because the patch notes talks about how they've reduced the amount of drops from bathtubs. Okay, that was lead. If I get some nitrate powder, I have enough rotten flesh to make one farm plot. Not that I think I've got any seeds, but we can at least try, right? I think seeds are more expensive. I think it takes like 10 to make a seed, but so we'll have to see. I'm a little worried about that guy coming over here. I'm not really sure how powerful this guy is, because I've been running around for a couple of weeks now in like steel armor and using like heavily modded weapons and stuff, and I definitely don't have the guns that I had going before. I'm trying to remember what I'm looking for. There's like we saw the the square block that was um, square block of stone, which marks a spot of lead. And I think the niter is similar. That one's lead. Lead. I think it's like a white. I think it's rounder, maybe. Lead. Bags of trash. Should be looting these birds' nests too. Could use the eggs for food. I just need a little niter, man. Where are you hiding? Where are you hiding? Uh oh, I think she sees me. Where are you hiding the niter? Oh, nice. That is not an indicator of how well I would do in a fight, but it is at least a good sign. What about this one over here? Nope, that's iron. Iron and iron. Not what I'm after. That's just a rock. That doesn't help me. That one's lead again. Yeah, you know, we're playing on the server, right? For about a month. And one of the guys was looking for niter. He couldn't find any. And I came through and found like 6 different sections of niter. This is all lead, though. Lead and iron. Lead and iron does not help me. Come on, game. I just need a little bit of niter. Scrap leg armor. Not as good as what I'm wearing. Let's see what that scrap's done into. So, weird thing with this current iteration that I'm not sure I'm too keen on is parts. I don't mind the fact that there's parts, but they can be tough to come by. And so they can, there's right there, that spot right here. I don't remember how to add a waypoint. Share waypoint. Oh, it's a right click, right? Alright. Niter. I think I said I needed 25. Okay. I'm going to leave that there to mark that spot so that when I come back I can easily find it, because I believe it works the same as before. And that is it marks where underground veins are. But yeah, parts. So clubs have a very short swing to them, and I don't like it. And last time I checked, that hadn't changed. And so I've been doing mostly fisticuffs. And that's been working pretty good. I mean, you reach a point where you've got enough bullets that you just go around with your gun shooting things. But I had been using fisticuffs, pummeling, brawling, whatever you want to call it, and with steel knuckles that had been modded, and that worked out really well. You get enough points into that and you can keep the mobs pretty heavily locked down. All right, farm plot. I need 10 rotting flesh, which is I've got 14. Okay, let's go ahead and start up a farm plot. You can have that back. I'm gonna eat this. You can have that. I have pumpkin seeds, coffee seeds, and that's about it. I guess we plant a pumpkin in my farm plots. So we'll get over here and we'll plant our first farm plot. There we go. One brand new farm plot. And we put pumpkin in there. Look at that. Little pumpkin. I don't know that I can actually make anything from pumpkins because, see, it's all locked. So there's nothing I can do with that. You can use the seeds, you just can't make them or make anything out of them once you've made them. So I definitely need to get searching through these buildings here. I'm gonna go this way and start searching. Did I ever search inside this building that I'm in? Oh look, there's the yucca seed right there. That would have been handy. I should have gone with that. Yucca seed would probably maybe allow me to make yucca juice, which is better than water. You gotta be careful. The water actually has a chance to make you sick, so yeah, I'm not certain that I was in here. No, I definitely did not come in here. Man, it feels so weird. My punches are so much more powerful on the server. Almost every hit just staggers the zombies down. But I'm a weak guy right now. Oh, nice. Grilled meat. I can make grilled meat. Well, I don't have a grill. But if I had a grill, I could make grilled meat. If I had my fancy AK with a silencer, I could shoot me a zombie in the head. Iron First Club is junk. I'll take the parts. Pocket mod is nice. I'm already wearing iron boots, so we'll scrap those down as well. Let's go ahead and modify you with some pockets. Pocket mods let you have more slots. That's what the deal is with those. Like, you know how you gotta unlock the slots or else you're overweight. Pocket mods count. Yeah, let's go, zombie. You have such long range with your punches compared to the club. It's just... Why did I suddenly get... What did I hit? Okay, I'm pretty sure I have the cooking pot already. So Fortitude is going to be my go-to because I got to get my punches up here. So I need Fortitude level 5. So let's go ahead and buy that. Oh, I still have another point. Nice. So we'll put a point into Brawler. It really helps. It really helps. I was amazed at getting to the higher levels of Fortitude, and then mixed with my modded weapons. Get a little bleeding on there, and nice. A little bleeding on there, and a little. I had fire on there at one point. I didn't like that as much, but I woke somebody up. Got staggered. Look at you, all staggered. Did he just come out of the women's bathroom? Is that what I saw? A male zombie just came out of the women's bathroom. You also got staggered. You got staggered twice. I punched your arm off. Somebody destroyed the bathroom. Eventually, I'll probably make it over to the traders. The quests, as I discovered, are a great way to earn items and XP. Okay, so we made it all the way around through here. There's a little bit of lead. I always think the lead looks like, if you've ever seen a nail gun, the roll of nails for a nail gun. I think the lead on here kind of looks like that. I don't know what they were going with, because I've seen lead in real life that's used to make bullets. It's been melted down from bullets, stuff like that, and yeah, the stuff they got is just weird in here. I thought there was another. No, I guess that was just it. So yeah, guess I should have come around the back where the door is open, huh? Or the front, or wherever we're at. I don't know. You know, while we're right here, we should unload too. Yeah, I didn't get a chance to play D&D this week. Our DM is having some personal issues, unfortunately, and food things. And so he is not able to play, which is perfectly understandable at the moment with the issues. Oh, look, I have 42 nitrate powder right there with the issues he's got going on. So, but the game I'm running did progress a bit this week. So they were headed into okay, let's see if I can go mildly fast with the description here. So what happened was this. The interfaces for the alien technology are being destroyed by an unknown organization. And because I'm playing, you know, the sci-fi post-apocalyptic D&D, it's still D&D, just with some minor changes to lore. And so they I also think the gunpowder looks like a lock. see the gunpowder. I know it's powder with some shells, but when you just look at it, it looks like a padlock, like a brass padlock, and there's the silver piece, the lock part, and then this just looks like wadded up. I guess it's bullet tips, um, but it looks like wadded up nails for a nail gun. So, anyways, they went and they tried to stop one of the attacks and failed. They could have succeeded, but they decided to stop and investigate a dead body that they found along the way. And so by the time they get down there, right, the bad guy had already she had already destroyed the interface. I don't know if it's permanently destroyed. I haven't decided that yet, but it's at least dissipated at the moment because it is a cloud of nanobots. And I know that's a underground base, but I just don't feel like trying to maul my way into it at the moment. Oh, I'm thirsty and hungry, but I've got no food. You're going to have to wait until we find some food. And so they decided to... I know, I just said I'm going to try and find some food. And then you're all like, I'm hungry now. Is there not a path into this place? It's so weird. Usually there's a path into these places. That's fine. I'll make my own, whatever. And so they went out to the docks, and when they got to the docks, one of them, the character played by me, is kind of on a frenemy standing with the ship that they found, just because I thought it would be kind of funny. And so when he said, "Oh look, there's a guy I know," and they went to board the ship, the captain pulled out his gun and shot into the ground in front of him. Told him there was no way he was letting him board the ship unless he paid him 500 gold. They don't have 500 gold, so they offered services instead. And so I thought he might take him up on that, and so they you look suspicious. So they may... Oh, well, that's not... No, I'll take that. That's not bad. So they headed down to the last place where they know a shard is. And so when they... Nice. Those guys are tough to deal with. I'm way less worried about Nurse than about the guy whose head came off. There should be another one. Weird closet. Busted in here at some point. But so yeah, so they started heading down there, and then I describe that the shield is being formed, and they hear a voice that's loud enough that they can all hear it. That they've been ordered to all ships are ordered to leave the area, and that the island they're headed to is going to be shut down. And so they ignored it. They tried to race underneath the shields, and I gave them the options. You know, captains thought they could get underneath the shield before it fell, and my chest armor is busted, but this is well, I don't know, 6 one way, half dozen the other. And so they tried to race underneath of it, and it didn't work out so well for them to push back all the ships that were, because it was a major port, and so lots of ships were trying to get inside the shield, and so the because of the nature of what's going on that they're not quite aware of yet. I gave them hints. They don't know, at least not yet, that the it's kind of like a pocket of civilization in the middle of a wasteland, and so it's big. It's a big area. I forget what I wrote down. I think there's like 15 million people scattered throughout the whole thing, so it's a pretty large area with big cities, and then lots. It's mostly farmland. They have machines and stuff. That's just most people. It's not like it's not like around here where I live, where like farmer's gonna own all of his tractors and stuff. They only have a couple of tractors total in the entire region, and so they're shared. Not communist style necessarily, but it is expected that you probably hire the group that does all of the plowing or whatever, because they own. Oh shoot! I wasn't paying attention and I bled to death. Dang it. But yeah, it was. Anyways, so they didn't make it under or they did make it under the shield, but then they got hit by the tidal wave that got sent out by the island, because the island is the island of wizards, and so that looked painful. Did you see that? Did you see that thing jammed in my hands? Oh, I start with all my stuff. I forgot about that. And so yeah, they go back and see if we can't finish this place. So they got hit by the tidal wave and it tore apart their ship. And so now they're in the process of trying to gather supplies and wreckage to build a raft, and the captain's nowhere to be seen. He's out there. They haven't found him yet. I don't know if they are going to find him. I don't know where we're going, because I have a general idea. The way I like to DM is I have a generalized idea of what's happening, but I don't have it written out. And so, like, I know there's a... Man, this zombie is just beating the crap out of me. I don't know what's up with that cheerleader, man. She was bad news. Get back. Oh, then your head just comes off. Nice. I hate crawlers. It's hard to judge where their hitbox is. Oh, great. Great, he's got me pinned against the wall. Listen, that's like the 4th time you've gone down. Just die. I definitely am not on my server game. I'm gonna die again. I don't think I can fight all these guys. Ouch. I miss... Would you just die? I miss stuff dying from 2 or 3 hits. This is a lot of hits to kill something. Okay, there we go. Now we're talking. Come on. Dog's been barking for about 10 minutes now. for no reason. He just went out. And it's bedtime. This is like his normal bedtime. There's no reason for him to be barking. Makes it hard for me to concentrate. I know it's a weird thing, but his barking just drives the thought out of my brain. Whoa. Yeah, so I keep a generalized idea of what's going down, and then I make up the rest of it as we go. Like I know who the group is that's attacking. I know who they are, and I know why they're attacking. And I have a general idea of what kind of resources they've got available. And I'm not exactly sure where they're coming from. I mean, I know where they're coming from, but I don't know where the place they're coming from is quite yet. I feel like it's probably in the same place that, like the one shard that just got destroyed came from, just deeper down. And but they have invaded, or they haven't invaded, they are attacking. I'm not sure why they're attacking. I just know they are, because I thought it'd be cool. Because of what has happened, there are cities with like guns that have been mounted, that were like once on like, you know, massive battleships kind of thing. Only they don't have the means to even run something like that. But they've got the guns, and they've got some shells for the guns, and so they are. They don't have a lot of shells for the guns, but they have some, and so they are. The group of people destroying the shards are currently trying to attack that place. Maybe they want the guns. I don't know. Like I said, I don't know. I'll figure that out when and if my group gets there. Well, I think this is probably a good spot to call it for me for the evening. I'm going to probably finish looting this place and then take all the stuff back. I do like parts. Weighted head mod, that's nice. Some iron legs. Yep, that's better than the iron legs I got. And I don't think I have any mods on these. So now we can scrap these and get some maybe iron armor. But we should be able to, yeah, put the weighted head mod on my punchers, give me a little extra stagger chance. I actually like the bleeding chance because I'm always a huge fan of damage over time, and so I'd much rather have the damage over time than the extra stagger chance, I guess. But yep, alright. With that, click like if you like, subscribe and catch the next one. Whoops, dang it. I will talk to you later.